It's a bit wobbly. Orientation locked, rotate device. Hang on, can I still see chat, live chat? Ooh. Why is it not working? Well, I don't know if I like this, doing this on this phone. Orientation is like rotate device back. So have I got to do it like that? Oh, I've got to do it like portrait. Hang on. Look. So it is available, but I can't see it. Oh wait, there it is. Oh, so it is kind of like Instagram then. Because I usually do it on a portrait, I don't do it on a landscape. Oh, hi Kirsten. Oh, so it comes, they come up actually there. Oh, that's a bit different, isn't it? Right. Where am I? I need a drink. Sorry, hang on. I'm not very prepared. I don't know why I came on live if I'm not prepared. Right. Let me H2O. Okay. Sorry. So I went shopping, like food shopping and everything, and I was getting some stuff for my grandma, and I decided to go into the charity shops. May or may not have been a good idea. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, and one of my charity shops that I really like, I don't always get a lot of stuff from it, but you never know. It's closing down. Well, it's not closing down. It's they've had structural issues, so they're closing down for what's the word? What do you say? Basically say not for unforeseen circumstances. For the foreseeable future. That's it. That's what they say. Hi JPK. How are you? Do you know that in Tunstall, JPK, I've just said the Iris's cat lady place, they're closing for a bit, and I feel like they might be closing for good, which is a bit sad. But yeah, and I went to Stoke and I went to the Samaritan, to the big charity shop, and I only got a few bits. Right, let's have a go. I got electricals. Look at me. Ooh. It's a Hitachi radio. The I call it the cat lady place. Do you know in Tunstall Town Square, the Tower Square, you've got the church, Cornerstone. It's the animal charity across the way, the little one that used to be on the main road. But yeah, it's closing down for the foreseeable future, which basically means I think they're just going to move. And because they've got one in Newcastle and they've got one in Leek, so I don't know. Yeah, so I got this. They were closing down, and all the good stuff had already gone. But I did manage to get this. I think how much did they charge me? They charged me £7, and I got two for. Yeah, this was £3, and I need to check if it's for parts. It's £15, but used, and if it works, it's about 25 to 30. That's not bad. Iris's cat's in need of. Yes, that's that. That's true. What's this? Hi, you're right, Shagan. Yeah, look, I'm doing electricals. Ooh. Me. Yeah, there's a charity shop that is closing down, and yeah, they were selling everything. So I got that for £3, and it's about, hopefully, if it works, 25 to 30. It's a Hitachi. Right. Oh, I got this from the same shop. Now, tell me if I'm wrong. So you've got Burberry's, and then you've got Thomas Burberry. This is not the good one, is it? The Thomas Burberry. Yeah, it's just a button-down shirt, but I thought might as well. Might as well. And I also got this, and I've realised it's a bit stained on the front now. I need to like get some. What's it? But it's proper. I think it's proper wool. Have they cut the thing? I think they've cut the thing out. Oh no, wait, there it is. Yeah, it's lamb's wool, but it's vintage, and they've cut the actual brand out. But luckily, it's underneath there, and it's Jaeger, vintage Jaeger lamb's wool. Got some good stuff. I know, yeah. Another one bites the dust. Oh, have you seen in Longton JPK? Apparently, the Mind is closing. You know, the really expensive one. But also, the scope has gone off the main street. The scope has gone. I couldn't believe it. Yes, Thomas Burberry's is the cheaper one. Yeah, I thought it was because I never really picked it up. I've only picked it up like once, but it was like a really nice like wool jumper, and I was like, oh, and it sold for quite well. Oh, I got Chippendale. I got one of them. I had to. Every time I see them, I have to get them. If you don't know, Chippendale are my favourites. Like in terms of the Disney kind of like thing, I love Chippendale. I like when you grow up with them. It's like, oh, Chippendale Rescue Rangers. I got this for £1, and I don't know why. I never buy these sort of ties anymore. I never really buy them. But it's a Roadrunner tie, and it's from 1994, and I've seen a couple. There's one that went for £15, and it's kind of similar. It's got like a what's it on? But yeah, I don't know, just silliness. I was getting kind of desperate, and I was just like, oh, go on then, throw that on for £1. Ooh, what's this? What's this? Oh, I got these from the church charity shop. Oh, they had a Kath Kidson McLaren baby stroller, and I was like, oh, should I get it? But I think they wanted a bit too much for it. Not surprised, mine just gone, yeah, neither am I. In Longton Wave. Well, this is it. They've run it into the ground, and it's like that could have been it. It was such a nice kind of like shop. They could have done so much with that, and they just haven't. They just haven't. It's just gone rubbish and overly expensive. You're talking like Ralph Lauren shirts for 20 odd pound, and it's like no one's going to pay that when you can get it for cheaper on eBay. It's just ridiculous. And they say, oh, but it goes for that on eBay. It's like, yeah, but you're in Longton. Longton. Yeah, and the day that the nail in the coffin for me was I found a Star Wars toy that went for £100. Or they put a note saying £100, check eBay. So I checked eBay. Somebody's listed it at £100. It sells regularly for between £16 and £20. I was like, do they know how to check sold? Obviously not. They were rubbish. Anyway, I hope they've learnt their lesson. Sorry, that's my rant over. Yeah, I got some of these Neptune Bay shorts, these vintage, and they're XL, old vintagey shorts. They've got a nice pattern to it. Sorry, my standing in the way of control. But they've got. Oh God, this light! I hate this light. Oh, hang on. Oh, what? Let me just do this. I've got a ring light. Why am I not using it? Hang on. That work? Aha ha ha. Okay. So now you can see it properly. That's better. Oh my God, I'm not in the dark. There it is. A ring light makes everything better. But some Neptune, vintage 80s and 90s Neptune. Not said it when it opened. It is deprived. It's yeah. It is the. It's the Stoke-on-Trent was classed as like one of the most deprived areas in the country. Longton was one of the most deprived areas in the city, and it's like, why are you pricing it higher than Alderley Edge and Prestbury? Well, Prestbury doesn't have charity shops. They've got a co-op though now. Common as muck down there. They only checklisted exactly. Got an amazing mirror this morning for £7, worth 250. What? See, this is why I love you guys. You find just the most insane stuff. And it's like you say, you're still learning. And it's like I kind of know my way around, and I can make a living off it. But I'm still constantly learning. Any reseller who says like they know everything, and that's why I don't particularly like the teachers or the preachers. I'm just kind of like, Nobody knows everything. Now I got this for £1. It's Hugo Samuel, but it's not a very good brand. But it's a 2XL and it's a nice pattern, so it might go well. It's more of a cheapy kind of like golfy brand. What else did I get? Oh, I'll show you these. I got these from the Samaritans in Stoke. This is £3. I've picked up. Sorry, I picked up this once. This brand once, and I see loads of people picking it up, and I'm like, I want to find it, and I found it in Leicester, and to be fair, it was only like £2, but it was a Christmas one, and it was like an extra small. I found a large one with what's it? It's the sweater shop for £3, and it's a large, so that's nice. This sweater shop. It's just a plain one though, unfortunately. I don't know. But it's a sweater shop one. Charity shops around here are so expensive. So you're in. Hang away. I always get confused. Where are you? Are you in like? Is it Cornwall, or is it like Devon? Have I got that completely wrong? I'm sure I know where it is. I try and find like, like where certain people are. It's like Zahiri's obviously in up north from me, and yeah, some people in Essex, some people. But I always forget where certain other people are. Like JPK's like, yeah, I knew it. See, I knew it. I knew. Yeah, so I'm coming on holiday to Devon. We're going to Woolacombe for a week, and yeah, Did you watch that? I've forgotten his name. Oh God, I'm sorry, my mind's all. Is it Passé Pix or Passy Pix? He's from Devon, and he's got his videos popped off a bit, and he got banned from a charity shop, and he was basically like, "Oh, we're not selling you anything," and he's like, "Eh?" So he was a bit annoyed about that. But yeah, I was like, "You have to go in disguise. You'll have to be like, with like a red nose and like a wig." Right. Yeah, so I got that for £3 from the Samaritans, and I got this. Now, this Samaritans I actually really like. I hope everybody donates to the Samaritans, specifically like the tiny ones. But yeah, this is. I got this. It's Salt Rock. I don't usually like the brand, however, it's new with tags. It was £10, but it's an adult one, and it's a changing towel. And it's like it's coming up to like summer. People are thinking of holidays. It's like those over the top. I thought it was an Oodie at first. I was like, I didn't know Salt Rock do Oodies. And then I saw it changing towel. I was like, oh, that makes more sense because it's kind of like a surfery kind of brand. But yeah, nice adult Salt Rock. I don't know. It says like £50 on the tag, so or £45 on the tag. Sorry. So might as well just put it up for that. Yes. Let's have a look. What have I got? Oh yeah. So I went into the big charity shop in Stoke. There's a game on, isn't there, today? I didn't realise. And like the pub clubs. Sorry, the club pubs, like the football club clubs. Like they had bouncers outside. I was like, oh, it's going to be kicking off later. I find it expensive to stuff. Yes, and the thing is, the guy that runs it, he does look on eBay, but when it comes to clothing, he, I don't know whether he can't be bothered, but I look through and sometimes I find some really good stuff, like some crap that sweater shop that for £3, and like Salt Rock for 10. Yeah, I know it's new, but yeah, I found some great stuff in terms of like toys, like but with the breakables. Oh, there's a Grindley chameleon set that they've had for years. Do you know underneath the till, the desk, and it was in there. They've got it for £15 now for the whole set on the shelf. After years of having it for like, I think it was like 50 quid they wanted it for. Now they're selling it for 15 in a big tray on the step. It's right there, and I was like, hang on. And I came this close to buying it, but it's not. I'm trying to move away from breakable kind of things for now, just for now. But yeah. Anywho, so I went to the big charity shop. It was heaving. I got loads of shorts. I got loads of shorts. They're all Canterbury, but 3XL. Now, being a bigger boy, we don't go into shops really. We only really buy online. And these shorts, where is it? Mercury TCR. There we go. It's got a nice pattern. I've got one. Got a second one for £3, 3XL again. Just some Canterbury. These are England 02. They're the rugby ones. I got another. These are Canterbury of New Zealand. Again, I think these are the swim shorts. I think that, yeah, they're the swim shorts. It's just like it's coming up to the summer, and the what is it? The Four Nations have just started, or whatever it is, or the rugby tournament's just started, and you know, New Zealand rugby, yeah. So it's like 2 for 2. It's like I've got the rugby tournament, and then I've got summer. Someone will want these, and I've checked. Oh, these are 4XL, even better. These are huge, but like they're a bit different. They're like the new sweats that you get, a bit newer. But yeah, these were £3 as well, 4XL. But they're nice then. They're like, see, they're like a nice colour. I quite like them. I got an Under Armour polo, and I don't usually buy Under Armour unless it's like a collaboration. But this was an XL, and it's a playoff polo. But look, it's got a nice pattern to it. I've never really got into reselling clothes. I just can't face the racks and racks of stuff. I know, you know, I never used to be bothered about clothing. I only used to pick up like certain stuff. And as I've gone on, now the state of my like inventory, I've got probably 60% clothing, and like, I don't know, 30% toys, and then 10% everything else like crockery and stuff. So that should give you a good vibe. I've got a lot of clothing, and you know, it really does sell. That's the thing. People just want, if you get things for cheap enough, are you just really lucky. What else did I get? I got some stuff from the car boot last week. Oh, I didn't get up in time. There was a oh, there's a jumble sale JPK in Packmore. I don't know. I think it's one of those nearly new jumble sales. So I think I've been to it before. I think it's mainly kids stuff or like toys, but they did say like clothing and bric-a-brac and stuff. Just a heads up if you've got some. It starts from 1 o'clock until 6 o'clock. Oh, it might. Oh, might have already finished actually. What time is it? It's like 4, isn't it? Oh, yeah. There was what's it? And oh, there's at Weston Coiney. There's on the 25th, the Sunday the 25th, between 9 and 2. There's a jumble sale at the Weston Coiney Community Centre. That's one of those ones where I used to live like, do you know, at the top end of what do you call it? Cheddleton, Ched, at the top end of Ched and Warrington. We used to drive into Hanley that way, so we used to always stop off at like Weston Coiney and then stop off at the Duggies at Mere and then come down the main road. But yeah, we're nowhere near there now, and I'm like, oh, and I just saw it pop up and I was like, oh, I could go. So I don't know, I might go. We'll have to see. I'm just not very good at knowing brands. I've never been into fashion. Well, clearly I'm like, I'm the Vivienne Westwood networking. No, look, I'm atrocious. Like, this doesn't actually fit me. It's a bit tight, but well, not a bit tight, but it's not really. What's it? But it says ice cold. I just thought that was quite funny. What else? I do. Did I show you these shoes? I got some Nikes. I got them for £2. But the trouble is, that's fine. That one's fine. But it's come off here. The black stuff's come off here. So now I'm like, but you can still use them. Like, you can still walk on them. I just don't know why it's done that. Yeah, but I got it for £2. And apparently they go for a fair bit for running shoes. They're quite good, apparently. So we shall see. Oh, I got this embroidered. I think I showed you this. I think I showed on my live last Sunday. Got an embroidered. Oh. And I got, these used to be my favourite things to buy. They were so easy to flip, and now they're like guaranteed £30. The head bags, the old head bags. This one's a nice colour. I've never had this colour before. I'm after the green head bag, the green leathery head bag. Love that one. There's an indoor car boot in Madeley tomorrow. Ah, right. Hello, I'm in the airport waiting for my flight. What? Where are you going, Sarah? Anywhere nice? Madeline, where? Remind me. Well, hang on, wait. Sorry, you don't need to. Oh, look at this. I've got an iPad now. No, I've always had an iPad. I barely use it, and I've just found out that I can send offers on my iPad. So I've been playing around it. It's been a revelation. I've already made 2 sales on Depop because I can send offers on it. What's that? CW is the postcode. Oh, cool. My username is hidden. It's Wheats. Oh, right. I have been following your holiday. Oh my god! If you haven't been following Wheats' holiday, it looks insane. Like oh my god, stunning! Like the absolute. Oh, it looks gorgeous. Like the whole wedding. Oh my god, like it's gorgeous. Was it a wedding? Was it in India that you went? But yeah, then you went to, was it Thailand? Oh, just gorgeous. I've been like, it's been really, when it was like windy and rainy here, I was like, oh, Weeks will have something to put it on. I was like, oh my God. And you were on that boat and it was like lush, and I was like, oh, jealous. Right, let me just type in that. What's it? Let's have a look. Come on. Nope. Google. Thank you. CW3 9DN. Let's have a look. Oh, accept all. Oh, that's not too far. I was gonna say I haven't heard of Madley before. I was like, where is it? Oh, it's near just Newcastle, isn't it? Oh, that's not too far. Yeah. See, I don't know where when Vagrants is back on. Madley Be Crew, yeah. The wedding was in India, then flew south of Thailand to Krabi. I'm going again later in the year as my best friend had to fly home early. Oh no, that's like the word. Like when you have to fly home early, it's like oh. Excuse me. Sorry, I had some sushi before, so now I'm like oh. And I've got, just to be random, I've got hang on, did I get me yogurt? I did. I got a strawberry yogurt, so I'm gonna have a strawberry yogurt there. Yeah. Yeah, so that's basically it. What I got today. It's not been a lot, but it's like a quick. I think there's about 10 items I can easily like whiz on. I'm trying to do 20 listings a day, and it's like I'm pulling my hair out already, and I don't know why. It's because it's easy. But yeah, I've had loads of things on. I've had to do like stuff like my mum and my grandma. So there's been a lot on today. But yeah, let's have a put there. I've been catching up with your lives while I've been at my mum's because it's dead boring there. Oh, not heard anything about Vagrants normally around Easter. Yeah, I think Warrington is on in February. Oh, we're in February. Was it in February or was it in March? I can't remember. But we are. I don't know whether to go to Hanley tomorrow. We'll see. It depends how I feel. It depends if I'm up, to be honest. You know what I'm like. I like stroll on and leave my car boot at like 9 o'clock. Although it worked last week, I got some pretty good stuff. Yeah, and I think I might actually go to eBoot. I before the documentary, I did actually quite like eBoot. After the documentary, I still kind of like it, even though apparently it's the production company that made it look a bit kind of rubbish. But I think we'll go into eBoot. But is it next week? No, it's the week after, I think. Yeah, I think that's when we might be going. I don't know. But I'm hoping I'll be raking in some good car boot stuff because I want to get rid of all this lot. It's kind of like piled up again. Can't help myself. But then again, I've got a box there that's done. I just need to kind of sort that out, put some more of these clothing in there once they're done, and then send it to the lockup. But yeah, I got three. I got no yesterday. I got 5 sales on Depop. I got 3 on my clothing, and I got 2 on my toys and everything. We are going Hanley first thing, and then Leak. Ah, yeah. I can't. I don't know. Do you know the past like 2 or 3 times I've been to Leak, I've not found like for me. There was loads of other stuff, but like I've not really. I mean, it wasn't that bad. It was in the it was like the tail end of summer, but like yeah, I've just not done as well as I used to because I used to go to Leak quite a lot, but yeah, I went to actually Leak charity shops. The Age UK shut down. Quite like that. I turned holiday mood off on my Depop on Wednesday. It made 5 sales without any effort. Isn't it weird? Isn't it weird? I've boosted almost like because I did either boosting. Oh no, I did discount first and then I did boosting. Nothing. I've taken discount off. I've taken boost off. 5 sales, but then again, that's because I've figured out how to send. I could send offers out on my Android and on my laptop, but I couldn't on my iPad, on my clothing account. Oh, sorry, on my clothing account, I couldn't send them offers on anything. Then I've realised, oh, I'll just log into Depop clothing on my iPad, and then I could. So then I'm like, I've been like sending loads of offers out. Sorry, that's a roundabout way of saying I was an idiot for 6 months and I had to do all this in one day. Leak been shy lately. Yeah, that's what I mean. The past like 3 times, I say 3 times, but I got them probably like 1 or 2 items, and it's like, is it worth going? To be honest, I'd rather just go to Hanley and come back here, come back home. Congleton's tiny, so it's not a really big one. It's actually pretty rubbish, but hey, what is that? I swear Depop doesn't like discount sales. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? My sales always dip unless it's a significant discount, like 40%. Well, the thing is, you can put a discount on it for like say 10%, but then if it's like a £20 item and then it turns it to 18, guaranteed, someone's going to offer you £9, and they're going to say, oh, it's half price. It's like because they've got no shame. The people that send offers on Depop, it's like, hang on, no, it's literally 60%. Plus, then you've got your fees. It's like there's still offer on top. So actually, yeah, yes, exactly. That's why I can't be bothered anymore with it. So, but what I'm doing is I'm doing it to kind of like if the algorithm is kind of favors it in any sort of way, I'm gonna try and use it, and then take it off like after a day. Like I sent all my offers out yesterday. Tonight, I think it's tonight at 6 o'clock. I'm gonna start discounting everything by 10%, and then tomorrow I'm gonna give that 24 hours. Then tomorrow I'm gonna do the booster for 24 hours and just see what happens. We'll see. Last 2 times have we been to League, not got anything. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like it's like, is it worth me like going? I don't know. Yeah, so the Western Coiny place is on the. I think it's the 25th. It's on like a Facebook. What's it group? But yeah, I think it's the 25th. That Western Coiny one. That one's it's usually just a community one, and it's like an indoor hall. The majority of the people there, like, I think they all live on like the estate or like the old people's home, but and then there's always like a group of adorable little old ladies in the corner who are still knitting and crocheting, and they've got like little blankets, like baby blankets. They're there all the time, and they always go there for a natter and a brew. I love it. Have you tried deleting and relisting? That always works a charm for me. No, I haven't. Well, the thing is, when you think about it, that's actually probably quite. It's probably more easy to do that. Yeah, because you can delete it and then just copy and paste and redo the listing on Depop again. Yeah, just got to have it open on my eBay, so I'm gonna have to do it on what's it. But yeah, could do. I always think that there's like a conspiracy theory of no matter what you buy or sell, depending on how you list. So you've got Android phones, you've got Apple phones, then you've got laptops and like, Windows and everything, and desktop computers. I always think like, I wonder if there's like, if you use Apple, it'll favour you because the majority of people who shop on eBay are actually Apple. Is it Apple users that outnumber the Android? Something like that. You can save all. Oh, you can save all the images, then go to copy listing. Oh, so yeah, copy listing and then delete the old one. Oh, that is a that's quite. Oh, I quite like that. Yes, yeah. I'm gonna try that, Wheats. I might try that. What I might do is then at the end, I think if I'm if I'm in a bind, like I've got nothing else to do, if I've got it, but that's a good technique. I'm going to try that. I'm going to do that. I never even crossed my mind because we do it on eBay all the time. We take it off and we put it back on. So why not do it on Depop? Because remember how everybody was saying like, oh, bump your listing, edit it, and then it'll bump it up. I at the Depop summit that they were very clear. They said back in the day that used to have an effect, but it hasn't had an effect for about 2 years. It's a waste of time. It doesn't actually bump it. The algorithm doesn't bump it up. It just you can organize your shop easier that way if you want to do it that way, but it doesn't actually make a difference. And I was like, ooh. So yeah, I don't do that. I don't bump anymore. I do it after a listing hasn't shifted for 2 months. Ah, that's good. Yeah, I think what I might do is I might do it like with my stock take because I've got a stock take coming in like Easterish time. I'm going to go through my stock. I usually do it anyway, but since like eBay take off stuff, I've been doing it like usually like twice a year just to double check. Who cares? Yes, Mary James. Who cares? So we'll see. We'll see. A lot of people don't like Depop though. A lot of people don't like it. They've started to like move off it, but then like there was like two or three really big sellers who have moved off the platform, and all of a sudden my sales started getting a little bit better. It's pretty good. But I've noticed my toys are usually sell toys and like bric-a-brac and books. They are selling at the same rate as my clothing. It's just funny how certain things sell. What's it? Because in December, I think I made like £550 on Depop, and it's like for something that I don't really take seriously, and it's just like the cherry on top. That's a lot. Like 500 quid. It's an extra 500 quid. My sales are going up, so sod those that leave. Exactly, exactly. Yes, like because there was a couple of people. Do you know like Callum's Cupboard? He was big on Depop, and he's left. But I think he started a new business. I think he started like a sock business, a subscription socks business thing. If it works for him, it works for him. But yeah, there's still like big hitters on Depop, and there's still quite. Like I'm relatively small potatoes. I'm probably on average probably 2 or 3 sales a week on Depop. But I remember when I wasn't getting like I was probably getting 2 or 3 sales a month. So it has like revved up quite a bit. That's good. Anywho, right, I'm gonna leave it there, and I've got lots to do, lots to do for tomorrow, before tomorrow, for the car boot. So yes, well, I hope you have a safe flight home, Wheat. It's been amazing living vicariously through your adventures. Um, yeah, and I might check out that indoor car boot JPK. We'll have to see how I feel. Hi, bro. Love from India. Oh, hello. I don't right. I don't have an iPhone, but apparently, if you do that, it sprays like hearts and stuff. So like, hey, what's that? Shubham 234. Hello. and goodbye, because this is the end of the stream. So, but yeah, thank you everybody for stopping by. Yeah, car boot tomorrow. I think there's a video coming out Monday. You are from which country? I'm from the UK. Enjoy the car boot. Yeah. Lovely to see you. Yes, lovely to see you, Kristen. Bye, everybody. Bye bye. Now, I don't know how to turn this off now. I'm on my phone, you see. Wait, hang on. Oh, there we go. Got it. Bye.